All right, welcome back, YouTube. So I ended up putting my artwork up in the gallery. I am applying for a outdoor art fair, and they ask for one mock-up photo of how your booth would look. So this is my first time kind of applying for a show like this. So I'm pretty happy with the way they look together. It looks cohesive. I'm trying to make this series all nostalgia. So I have a few trips. That's when I drove home. Pickle Lake is in Manitoba. That's one of the places I passed by. I'll do a close up here of the paintings. So this one is called Pickle Lake, and the kilometers on here is the distance from Pickle Lake to Barrie, Ontario. And this is based on a trip I did from Vancouver to Ontario, which took me 6 days during COVID. And yeah, that represents like a cabin to me, like getting away into the forest. And then this one is about a trip to California and just the brightness and the fun of Hollywood. And I went with a few friends from Vancouver and we had an amazing time. This one is about my childhood. That's the Fisher Price car. And when I draw flowers that are wilting, it represents the passage of time. And I threw in some cattails because I used to collect cattails for my mom by this stream by our house. This is a male unicorn, is about growing up gay and just feeling different, but now realizing that it's kind of a superpower to be different. And then this one is about fishing with my brother and my dad at a dock. So I thought I would use this second video on YouTube to maybe talk about following your quest. Following your quest means that making art and creativity the number one thing in your life. For me, it took me 5 years to realize that this needs to be a part of my daily life. Like I need to create every day. And I want to reiterate to people that I'm on YouTube in 2026. Did I think I was going to be filming this? No, absolutely not. But we have to start somewhere. And I was posting a few reels on Instagram that gave me a bit more confidence and practicing being in front of the camera. And now I'm here filming my second YouTube video, which is crazy to me because I've been saying I would do it forever. And now I'm finally doing it. I'm finding YouTube to be the most loving and amazing community already, just from the comments I get on some YouTube shorts. So I would even say start with YouTube shorts and then move on to long form video. Just a reminder to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to see my next video. And also check out my Etsy shop for prints and originals. I guess me filming these videos in trying to give someone else confidence to take the leap to showcase their artwork is internally helping me too, because what I say to my viewers is to go for it and take risks. And then when I am saying those words, maybe they delve deeper into me. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope that with my words, you can make something with your art. So I believe my quest in life is to create. I am working a 9 to 5, but I try to take my time out of my day to come to the studio after work and on the weekends. And it's taken me a long time to realize that the world isn't built for artists, that we're all, especially millennials, we've been fed the idea from our parents that you need to get a degree and then you go to college and it has to be something that can make you money. And then yet none of us are happy and you're really not following your passion. So my fear was I didn't want to wait till I'm 65 and retire and then paint and live out my dreams, because I see so many artists online who are in their 60s and 70s and they talk about how they have retired and now they're taking on art. And I feel like us young people, millennials especially, We need to do that now because life is short. We need to do what we love now. I don't want to regret it on my deathbed that I didn't try. Um, there's going to be a lot of times where you feel like giving up. I know it's really daunting to post online, and Meta is not good to artists. If you don't have any followers to begin with, it's very hard to get people to see your artwork. For a long time, I didn't think that art was the quest I needed to follow. I didn't feel good enough or the best artist or the best drawer or the best painter to pursue art. So I kept fiddling around with all these different careers. I went to school for nutritionist. I took HR. I took public relations. And I tried to follow the path that everyone else told me to take. And then once I hit around 34, I realized that um, no, art can be something you can do full time. And I have a few mentors in my life that I kind of follow online. One of them is Lori Mirabelli. She is an amazing abstract artist in Canada, and she has a mentor service. So I always kind of look up to her for advice, and she's awesome. So, how do you know if art is your quest? Well, there's a few questions you can ask yourself to figure this out. So, when you wake up, do you think about art? Are you excited to create? Do you stay up at night because you have all these amazing ideas? Do you feel like yourself when you're painting? Do you feel like you're in flow? Do you feel like someone else is painting when you're in that flow? It just feels like it just comes out. Those would be signs that it is a life purpose. So, my call to action for everybody watching this is if you have an inkling to create art or get back into art because life happens, then use this as your message to start, because life and being human is about creating. And when we don't create, when we don't sing, dance, write, work with our hands, paint, then what are we doing? This as a sign to start again.